Hey guys, this is Broadcast Bowsette, also known as Belle Bowser on Twitch, coming to you with another Koopa decree. First of all, I just want to go ahead and say this is mostly concerning Twitch. It's not so much concerning YouTube. For you guys on YouTube, things are pretty much going to stay exactly the same. Where I'm trying to upload a video roughly about daily, on occasion more, assuming YouTube doesn't, mess with my uploads rather, doesn't mess with my uploads and doesn't do anything with conversions or anything like it's done in the past to me. As long as things go smoothly, you shouldn't expect any changes there. Maybe just at the time that things come. Well, no, because I can schedule that. So yeah, nothing there should bother you or change for you guys if you follow me exclusively on YouTube. That's it for you guys following me exclusively on Twitch. First, well, I guess it wouldn't be exclusively on Twitch, because you're watching the YouTube video. You get what I'm trying to say, though. This is mostly for those of you who follow streams. Um, First of all, to all of you, I want to say thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Because of you, I feel driven to keep doing this. I find like the streaming and the videos and stuff to be kind of cathartic to do. It makes me really, really happy seeing how many of you are just smiling and laughing and enjoying spending time like just watching me goof off and stuff like that. And more importantly to me, probably the most important thing to me is that it detracts a little bit from how 2020 and onward are proving to be, right? Like, you know, if I can give back a little, just let people in the world know that I love them, that someone out there still cares and embraces them and just wants them to be happy, even if for a fleeting moment or a couple of hours, then it's worth it, right? So, as usual, I'm trying to be transparent. I wanted to take a moment to express appreciation for everyone first, just because that's what I do. But that said, Koopalings, I do have some news. So, starting in early February, right? About February the 3rd, roughly. So, about 2 weeks away from the time that I make this post, I'm going to be starting a new job. I kind of mentioned this on a few videos / streams already, but didn't really go into any specifics. Today, we're going into some specifics about what my plan is. So, when I start this job, we're looking at about a month of training. During that training, I don't get off work until 7 p.m. Those of you who watch my streams know I tend to start my streams at 7 p.m. Eastern, my time, right? So that's obviously not going to work. I can't get off work and then immediately be on the stream. That doesn't really pan out without me getting in trouble somewhere. So the schedule's got to change. So the hours are changing, and I'm also planning to change the days to focus a little bit more on the days where I can just go all out, stream as long as we want, stuff like that. So what I'm planning to do starting the second week of February, because the first week is when I just do a little bit of training, but it shouldn't be intensive enough that I need to change anything other than, no, because I get off at 6. Yeah, the first week I get off at 6. So we still have that hour where I can just get ready and stuff and then jump into stream. Everything's cool there. Nothing changes there. Once we hit the second week of February, which I know I pronounce weird. Don't judge me for that. You know how I am with English. I'm bad with English in general. But second week of February, I want to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays as my concrete stream days for a month. Uh, we will stream at 8 p.m. my time. Now, on Saturdays and Sundays, I don't work because work is going to be Monday through Friday for the training. But on Saturdays and Sundays, since those are free days, those are really wide open, you may see me stream earlier. My plan is 8 p.m., right? But because we can make the most of those days, you may see me start at 7 like normal just to get a little bit more time in. And you may see me stream for literally 8+ hours those days because why the heck not? On the flip side, on Tuesday and Thursday, because those are days where I'm streaming immediately after work, I have no idea how draining this training is going to be. right? So normally I try to stream 4 hours nonstop, short of maybe a tiny break minimum. If I can stream more than four, awesome. But I always try to make sure at least four happen, right? For the moment, initially, all I'm going to say is let's aim for two. Why? Because I don't want to do 2 hours and then be like, "Ah, guys, I got no freaking energy. I can't do anything else." Because the whole reason you're watching me is the high energy and stuff like that, right? Like I'm always there. I'm always present. I'm always awake, right? Like I'm always like, yeah, I'm fucking into it, you know. So the last thing I want is to be like 2 hours into a stream and I'm just like, oh, all I want to do is go to bed. I'm freaking yawn or some crazy shit like that. Usually the games take care of that problem, but just in case, you know, I want to say 2 hours. If I can do four or more, I will happily do so. But the other thing there too is, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my roommate is home, which usually isn't a huge problem. But it means that if I go over, like if I go past midnight, then I'm going into possibly intruding on roommate sleep time. Also, not to mention, I have to be up in the morning myself. Not that I mind like only getting like 6-ish hours of sleep. That's perfectly fine by me. But it's not really fair to my roommate to like do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays if it's going to impact him and his health. So I just say 2 hours. Ideally, we'll still be aiming for roughly about four. You may see the occasional stream that goes on a little bit longer than 4 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I just don't want to guarantee that. 2 hours is what we're shooting for. You may also see me occasionally stream on Friday, just because Friday is another day. Oh, right, I forgot to clarify. On weekends, he's usually out to visit family. So since he goes out to visit family and others on the weekend is prime time to be loud, crazy, play the most infuriating games like Super Meat Boy Forever, stuff like that, and just go all out for as long as we want, you know. And if me streaming like 8 hours means that's 8 hours of you laughing and smiling and being like, damn, Bowsy just doing her thing, but having a good old time with me, fuck yeah, I'm all for that. Like my goal is to one day make this like a full time thing. That's what I would love to do. I would absolutely love to do this as a full time thing. Whether that means I gotta stockpile like crazy, or I gotta start monetizing things, or donations start coming. I don't freaking know. I don't care how it happens, as long as one day maybe we can make that happen. That would be really cool. I think that would be awesome. I wouldn't mind doing it. I'm down for it. I got the energy. I got the spirit. I could see myself doing this for like 20 freaking years for now. I don't care. I do care. I care very deeply, but in a good way. But I could do this indefinitely. This is cathartic. This feels great. Like at the end of a stream, when I'm talking to people and people are like, "Hey, take it easy, Bowsy," I'm sitting there and I got like a glow, just happy that people cared. People had a good time with me. People laughed. People smiled. People were talking to me as we were going. Like people were watching the videos and stuff like that. I appreciate the support way more than you guys could possibly imagine. I love you. Thank you. You know. So I'm trying to work more days around the weekend where I have the freedom to just go all out and, completely be myself without being like, oh shit, I gotta like keep that down or something like that. Or cutting streams early. When I say early, I mean like 5 hours, but cutting streams early because I don't want to keep the roommate up or anything like that. You know, I just want to revolve more around that. So Sunday technically probably should have been included a little bit sooner, but once you got a schedule set, I'm not a big fan of changing it. That said, everything that I just said that applies to 1 month because that's my training month. After that month is done, I go to whatever my normal schedule is going to be for work. You'll see another Koopa decree probably roughly around the middle of February saying, hey, this is where we're going schedule wise, and then we'll have to change it a little bit again. Probably only have to change hours, ideally, but we'll see. The reason being that I will be swapping to my normal schedule at work, and I don't know what that is yet. It could be a morning schedule. God, I hope not. I'm just a zombie during mornings. It could be a morning schedule though, and if that's true, then I won't really need to change the schedule that I'm talking about. We'll just stick with it. It could be an evening schedule, and I really hope it is because all my energy comes in through evenings and overnights. I don't want to slack on my job while I'm working. I don't want to slack on my stream while I'm up hanging out with you guys. So if it swaps to like late nights and stuff like that, I wouldn't get home until like 12, 11 or 12. I say get home. It's probably working from home, but you get the idea. I wouldn't get off work until like 11 or 12. So I mean, that's a lot later than when I normally start streaming, right? So you'd probably be talking, Bowsy is now streaming like early mornings and stuff like that. Or I'll have to stream before work. I'll have to figure something out. We're going to do something. Like you'll either have videos or you have odd hour streams, whatever. We're going to do something, but we'll figure it out when we get there. But I'll let you guys know as we go. If I can preserve the current schedule and stuff like that, then we'll do that. I'll be like, well, I don't want to work mornings, but it can't look a gift horse in the mouth. Thank goodness at least I can keep the stream schedule the same and we'll work that out. Or, because I generally want to stream after work. That way I know what my energy level is all the way throughout. Like if I stream before work, I got to make it through work. Like I have to have the energy there no matter what. Otherwise, I'm screwing up my job, right? So since that has to be there, at least until we're in a place where I have other means of making money to survive and pay the rent, and eventually get a house or whatever I decide to do. Until we reach that point, yeah, I got to prioritize the work before the stuff that really makes me happy. you know. Um, But that's it. That's all I got to say. Sorry, super long Koopa decree. I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you for your support. Um, Thank you so much for being here with me and for going into 2021 with me. uh, and just let you guys know with a little bit of transparency what's going on in my life and where we're going and how we're going to manage the scheduling and stuff like that. I didn't want to catch anyone off guard with, whoa, whoa, where's Bowsy this Monday? Don't freaking know. It's 7 o'clock. Well, guess what? She's not even off work and she is not doing any streaming at the moment until tomorrow. Wait, what the hell? I wasn't planning for it. I don't know. I don't like when stuff randomly changes and no one freaking knows about it until literally the last second. So I was like, well, now that I know, as soon as I know, let me do a decree and let everybody know what's going on and that this is for sure. So, oh, also, if the new schedule, you see any qualms with it or conflicts or you think that it's going to impact me negatively in some way or something like that, please leave comments. Please talk to me on Discord about it. I'm totally open to feedback and suggestions and stuff. My ears are open. My ear holes are listening. You know, just let me know. I'll take all feedback into consideration. Whether it's, hey, late night streams, actually amazing idea. Turns out a ton of people like to watch streams at 4 in the morning your time, which is entirely possible because most of my fan base is actually overseas right now, or stuff like that. Then we'll do that. Awesome, no problem. Or on the flip side, if you do streams in the middle of the night, you're going to be effed into A. Let me just tell you right now. Nobody's going to be there. It's going to be a ghost town. No one watches streams. I don't care what the feedback is. Just let me know, what your thoughts are and how you feel about it. And I'll respond appropriately, take into consideration, and we'll see where we go from there. With that said, guys, I've already rambled too much. You know how I am. I ramble all the dang time. I love you guys. Thank you, Koopa Links, for your support. Take it easy. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I hope that this finds you halfway through the week doing great and puts a smile on your face to at least finish the week off. Take it easy.